I was just coming from the grocery store with one of my friends, and I was explaining to her how, like things out here are extremely expensive. Of course, you know. So I just came from the grocery store. My total was $111 and some change, right? I'm gonna show you guys the receipt. And I was just telling her, I said, you know what? I said, this may sound like really crazy to say, but don't judge nobody who feels like they need to do something to get money because things are extremely expensive. Like alone, not and I'm not even talking about being a single mother. I'm not talking about nothing like that. I'm just talking about overall in general, right? So where you feel like you probably gotta, do certain things that other people may look down upon. I just told her, I said, let me tell you something. I'm not nobody's judge and I'm not nobody's jury. Okay. So I cannot sit up here and act as if I am perfect. You know what I'm saying? Or act like, oh my goodness, I'm just this goody two shoe. Like, no, like you know what I mean? And I told her, you just never know like what somebody genuinely is going through on the inside. I said, somebody could probably be smart and then you see them, right, and they're fine. And then the next day they probably have a breakdown. I said, let me tell you something. I don't judge nobody on how they feel like they need to get it. Because again, not even being a single mother, not talking about that. But I'm just saying overall, it's tough out here. Like it genuinely is it's really tough out here in these streets. And it's crazy because somebody will swear up and down that, oh my goodness, they probably doing this or they probably doing that. Why do you care what somebody is doing to survive another day when you probably not even going through their struggle? That's why I told you guys, like, I genuinely wholeheartedly believe that everybody has a story to tell. I don't care what it is. I don't care why it is. Everybody has a story to tell. And I genuinely believe that. I will always believe that. Always. And I think that it's sad when people do judge other people on what they are doing. Hi, my love. Because things are it's hard out here. Like it genuinely is like really, really, really like really, really hard out here. And I feel like when you judge somebody, I feel like you mentally make it worse for them because then they might start thinking like, well, damn, maybe what I'm doing is wrong. But at the end of the day, people got families that they gotta feed. You know what I'm saying? Like they got families that they gotta feed. They got a lot. So I would never judge somebody who tells me like, yo, I'm doing this because I gotta provide for myself or I gotta provide for my family. Listen, you don't gotta explain to nothing to me, like period. I tell people all the time. If don't nobody get it, baby, I get it. And I promise you, I get it. Like I can't, like I can't sit up here and act like don't stink. You know what I'm saying? Because it do. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to put on my grocery bag so I can buy this. My groceries up really fast, please. Hold on. It's crazy how I can't even get to my damn bags because I'm still at my mom's. Like this is crazy. I don't even see none in my grocery bags at all inside here. It's ridiculous, seriously. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to ask my mother to come back because I don't even have any. Like, and I tell you guys, like I promise you, I'm so ready to go to my house. It's ridiculous. Honest to God, like seriously. My damn trunk not even closed. Mhm. Take Thank you. No, what in the hell is going on with my shirt? Why are they closed? There's a piece in here that's supposed to. I got it, you guys. Okay. Oh, I didn't 1 second. I do apologize. That was not long. I did first because my shit was not closed, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. The trouble with you feel right now. I have that on my grocery. Noah! Come here, please. Come here, please, honey. Thank you, honey. We can do like as less trips as I have to, which I don't think is crazy. Like I literally only got like 2 bags worth of stuff for $100 and something. Literally speaking, like no lie, like I promise you, that's it. Oh my butt is hurting. What y'all my butt hurt? Alright, let me grab this right here. I got it. Sorry. I'm just sitting here trying to develop this stuff. It takes so freaking long to come downstairs. Like I promise you, he do. Too bad. No, honey, I have to get food so we can eat while we here, honey. Noah, no, I hear you, baby. 2 bags. Cool. Oh, honey, we gotta eat while we here, baby. Shit, my stomach is- Damn. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. My back is hurting so bad. Oh, damn. Bending. You took both bags? Oh, thank you. Oh, goodness gracious, God, for my son. Because my back was hurting. You're fine, honey. So you. Oh, you're gonna take everything for me? Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, he took everything. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, honey. $111. $111 for groceries, sweetie pie. Yes, for groceries. Like what? Excuse me, honey. Now since tomorrow, I could cook dinner and I could do the and- no, no, it's time for bed. Let's go. Come on, get everything together, please. Turn our TV off. Say your prayers. Use the bathroom. 9 o'clock. Let's go. Time for bed. Noah, like his bed. Now, mind you, his bedtime is usually 8 o'clock, so it's been an extra hour. So he should be thankful that he even got that. Yeah, I got you. Give me 1 second. Let me just wash my hands, okay? Um, huh? No, you may not. You just ate something. That's it. No. Okay. So I'll wake you up in about an hour. More two. More two. That's essentially it. No, not you. No, I said that's all I got, honey. No, that's not what I said. 6.99. Damn near like $5. Okay, hold on. Show you guys everything that I got. Okay, go use the bathroom. Okay, go use it again. Hold on, you guys. These were two. I like these. These are 2 for $6, right? Top, of the top. I got like 40. These are 2 for $6. So I got four. I think it was four. I promise you. Hold on. Go use the bathroom, honey. Go use the bathroom one more time, mommy. Okay, thank you. These were 11.49. Even the Purdue ones were 11.49. It was the same price. So instead of me going off to get them, I bought them because I like these with tater tots. I think y'all already know that about me. So that's 3 things of oatmeal. And I promise you, I'm gonna show you the receipts. So give me 1 second, my lovey. Then I got these, right? So these were two. Hold on, let me see. Let me finish showing you guys. I got the cherry coconut, and I got the strawberry. I think, yeah. So these are here. I'm gonna continue to show you guys for $111. Hell, in a minute, it's gonna feel like I'm gonna have to start paying my mom some rent. I did get food to cook. I got this ground beef, so I can make spaghetti. Purdue thin sliced chicken breast. These were $6.10. This ground beef was $7.91, and then I had got some party wings. These were $6.29. Make sure that everything is spaced out because I don't want to put the. Okay. We buffer. You guys, I apologize if we buffered. No, you gotta come. Noah, come here and please cut all of the lights off for mommy. Please and thank you. Even the one that's right there. I got it. Just go use the bathroom with my candle. I don't understand how he's getting upset when he's drunk something. And I keep telling him that before bedtime, an hour before bedtime, I don't want him having nothing to drink. I say that all the time. Like I don't understand how you getting mad. Like, no, that's how you have accidents. No. I didn't say that. So please don't stop. All I said was you know that you're not supposed to have nothing to drink before that. You know that. It's not nothing new. This is all the time. One second, you guys. You want a pillow? I'll take that one. This one right here? Yeah. Good night. Hugs and kisses. Mm. Mm. Blankets? I'm not hot. I mean cold. Would you like a blanket? I know you. So I'm sorry, but I should be. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. That. Good night, honey. Honey, I love you more. I'm gonna cut the light off so you guys don't need to quiet. Okay. I got this. His bedtime is supposed to be. Wait a minute. Did you have all your medicine? Huh? Did you have any of your medicine? All of it? Huh? No, today. Did you have all your medicine when you got home? I just want to. Oh, water. Fine. Okay. Uh, let's keep going down the list. The So one of the waters was buy one get one free, right? And then the other one was two for five. Wait a minute. The honey nut Cheerios were 2.74. His oatmeal piece was 4.19 a piece. The shrimp that I had bought was $7.99, $111. That's just crazy. And I had said item total number of items sold, 29. Hi. Ridiculous. Like you guys should like when I be at the grocery store and if I'll be behind somebody and they have maybe like a few items that like I've been noticing like a lot of people's food have been about like a close to $100. And and it's it's sad because it's like you look at things nowadays and I was just talking to my mother about this earlier how I feel like when they were coming up, things were so much cheaper. You were actually able to live. And sometimes people clock out. They mentally clock out, they physically clock out, they spiritually clock out, they emotionally clock out, and they just don't want to do it anymore. So some people genuinely choose to be homeless because they don't want to keep feeling like they have to just work to live. I understand. Like I get it. I don't want to just keep working and I never get to play. You know what I'm saying? But some people clock out, like, they just genuinely don't want to do it, and if I'm correct, I think at the shelter, I think you gotta pay. I don't remember how that goes. Don't quote me because I could be wrong, but let me say allegedly because 'cause I've heard that before, so let me not say, but it's alleged. It was good, Joshua. So, I don't know. I see why some people mentally just have, like, a financial break. Today I did a lot of driving today for no damn reason. I was all over the world and didn't go no damn I didn't go nowhere. I didn't. I really just went to the grocery store, took my son to taekwondo class, went to McDonald's to get my McFlurry. That's pretty much it. My mom was coming. So that's pretty much that. So that was like legitimately that. And hold on, guys, I'm going to my office. I call the bathroom in my office. So give me like 2 seconds, you guys, okay? Hold on. Right, I'm gonna Oh, you so much. Mama's gonna do. Thank you so much. Hi. So that was kind of like my day today, and it's crazy because I don't know. I think that I have a better understanding of people when they just okay, like they just they clock out. I understand like when you just be like okay, hell with this is too much. Now I'm just gonna clock out. I get it. I get it because that time I really helped my mouth so much. Thank God. I get it. It's that's why I told you guys from the get go. When people do things, hi. When people do things and other people may judge them, I promise you, this is a judgmental free channel. I'm not judging nobody on what they do, how they do it, and how they get it. People have mouths to feed, not alone just themselves, but others. Like people have kids, they have families, and sometimes you have a person trying to take care of the whole family by themselves. It's not easy out here. So if people do what they do to get what they get, when they get it, how they get it, why they get it, I'm not judging. I get it. Thank you. So I understand, okay? Personally, take me for an example. Like I work two jobs, right? And I haven't been nowhere. So you guys know, thank you. So you guys know I literally work to pay my bills. Not saying like I never want to go nowhere, not saying I never want to take my son nowhere, but I would love to. But I always have to make sure that my home is taken care of first, before I could do something. So even with me wanting to try to put money to the side, a bill comes up, like a cable bill or a phone bill or taekwondo or something with school. Just it's just always something there to remind you money, 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 money is 25 8. An extra day and an extra hour. That's what I need. I don't know about y'all, but I need that, okay? So this is why I work the way that I work because I would like to go somewhere. I would like to bring my baby somewhere this summer. That's my goal. But I still gotta, pay for his braces. So I have to put money away for that as well as paying rent, paying for school, paying for tuition, paying for tutor, paying for clothes, providing food. I'm one person. Like I am trying so hard to keep my head above water and just make sure that the ship is afloat. Cause I can't let it sink, you know? Period. I mean, and I will not anybody's hustle. I never will be a hater. I would be like, put me on. What you do? Like, and I promise you, like I'm being so serious because listen, I see why people want to become entrepreneurs, and I'm pretty sure that's not easy. Like have their companies and their business and things to fall back on, like stocks and or like investments, things of that nature. Like I understand because you want to be able to make sure, okay, I'm at a certain age, I don't want to work no more. My investments is good, my properties is good, or my real estate is good. Like just okay, like I know I'm good. I can just rest. I don't have to work as much as I did. So I understand why people move what they how they move with their money. I understand. I get it. I never knock nobody's hustle because listen, you can spend the smallest thing into something so big. Like I tell everybody, go with what you want. Like I don't even want to look at this right here. Like I promise you, I don't. Like I personally always say, even though I wish things were the way they used to be, we gotta be able to survive in this world. No matter like what happens, you gotta be able to figure it out because tomorrow is never promised. But if tomorrow is promised, you gotta make sure that you got it for another day. So I like to just genuinely make sure that like everything is paid, or like I tell you guys like how I do certain things because I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? You Raymond, I appreciate that. Like I'm gonna show you guys my everyday struggle, or like my everyday. And again, it's not about me being a mother. Take that part out for a second. Just take me as a person. Gotta buy food, gotta get gas, get my car up, you know, pay rent, and provide clothes for myself. So it's not just about me anymore. So I understand that. But for a second, take the child out. Just take me as one. Imagine with me having child, how hard it is. Imagine I feel bad for like some people that are all by themselves and they still struggle. You know what I'm saying? So my heart genuinely goes out to those who are single parents or that are a family and they still need help. I'm not knocking nobody's struggle. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. I'm not knocking nobody's story. Everybody goes through something. It's hard out here. Okay. And I don't judge. You like you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Who who am I? Amanda. Who's Amanda? And I would love to be able to do things and take care of places or like, one day buy my mom hurry or something like that. But when I got it speaking in the existence, of course, always 100%. But right now I'm busting my ass to do what I gotta do. And I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not having to work. So like I know a lot of people might get him like, oh my goodness, she's a single mother and she just like everybody else. Like, no. Like I'm not making no excuses for myself. I have to win so he can win. You understand what I'm saying? I, there's no excuses for me. Why can't I get up and work 2 jobs or work a full time? Why? Why can't I fully healthy, capable of doing it? I'm not gonna let my struggle tell my story. I'm gonna let my struggle be my story on how I succeed and how I strive in life. Period. I need him to see that. I want y'all to see if I can do it, you can do it. I don't care. Don't let nobody tell you that you can because yes, you can. Period. It's tough, but we got it. Thank you guys. Just live your life and give thanks to the Heavenly Father for the simple blessings. Period. Listen, I thank God for the moment I wake up. Thank you. Period. Whenever, right? Because I remember like before, my mindset, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It used to be different, right? I used to feel like I had no life, or I couldn't do this, or I couldn't do that. Promise you, my mindset right now, baby, is can I get a third job? Like, what up, though? That's like literally my mentality. Like, okay, can I work a third job? Because listen, if I can, oh, I will keep my ass. Okay, like I don't care. Okay, and again, before I even had my son, I always had 2 jobs, right? So that's why I personally believe that, and I'm so I used to be so like iffy with this and no and yes, no and yes, no, yes, but I wholeheartedly believe, right? That's it. God alone can judge you, so that's for him. That's it, right? That's it. So I used to be in the mindset of I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it all the way back with you guys. Our mindset it changed so much, right? Thank you. At first, I used to be like, oh, I need a man that's understanding of me having, like, a male friend that's helping me with my son. Then it changed to, oh, if he's not comfortable, I have to be able to respect him. Let me tell you something. It's like, okay, I am so, I have no problem with giving a man respect, honesty, communication, and loyalty. I have no issues with the way that my life is set up right here, right now, wholeheartedly, genuinely. But you need a man to be understanding of, okay, you need help with picking him up, dropping him off, maybe helping with homework. And it's never, ever to disrespect a man, make him feel uncomfortable, give him a sense of uncomfortability. It's never that I really need a man to understand, okay, if he has to be to work, I'm saying if he has to be to school at a certain time and I have to be to work at a certain time, I can't do it. Let's just keep it about I can't do it. The two things are gonna happen. Either I'm gonna be late for work and then probably end up being fired, which I don't want, or my mom and my son have to take the bus, right? Which is cool. But I have to pay for their public transportation again, which is cool. But add that up, that's money I am losing, right? So it's either I'm late for work or I pay for their public transportation. Or I can call one of my friends and say, hey, can you drop him off or can you pick him up? I genuinely don't know a lot of women. Let's just keep it a buck 50. I don't. And, my family members, they help me out. Shout out to you guys. You know who you are. To all the girls in my beautiful family. Y'all crazy. That do help me. I love you guys dearly. And then I just, I would need a man to really be understanding. And it's never to disrespect him as a person or his pride or his dignity. It would never be that ever. Like I would just really need him to understand, like, yo, I'm doing it by myself. I'm busting my ass. I am trying here. I need you to understand, like, if you can't understand that, if you can't come into this and say, "Okay, you want to understand," you gotta go. Because I can't sit up here and struggle with trying to get him somewhere. Before you came along, I was getting in places. I was able to go into work early, or I was able to stay at work later because I had to pick him up and drop him off. I'm paying my bills by myself. Things are inside money. You know what I'm saying? So again, and it's never to disrespect the man, but I don't know what else to do. So I never, and again, like always say, like first coming into something with somebody, I don't know them, they don't know me. So I'm not gonna say, hey, can you take my son over there? Can't do that, right? It has to be a sense of comfortability, which is cool. Anybody can understand that because you You can't really trust people with with your kid. No, you damn near can't trust nobody by yourself. So, and I know there are some amazing men out there. God knows I know that. But if I don't have that sense of comfortability, I can't do it, right? Um, it's funny because let me tell you guys a little secret. There was this guy that I knew, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna test the waters. So I was like, hey, can you bring my son to my manager? Like I've known this man forever. Like he known my son since he was a little thing. So and he has kids, so I trust him. I was like, okay, let me just test this out just to see what he said. Let me just right. So I was like, hey, I always do this. I was like, hey, no, I was lying. I FaceTimed him. I was like, hey, can you bring my son to type him? Though he was like, I would have, but my car, something was wrong with his car. I was like, okay. But I find it so interesting when he wanted me to do something for him, I did it. It was like, something that I haven't spoken to him in. Oh God. Damn. I said God, by the way, not God. Uh, it's been forever. I started to test like certain people to see like who was gonna be there and who wasn't. And I was like, okay, let me just see who's gonna be there for me the way I was there for them. Let me just test the waters. I was like, let me just, so I started noticing things and I was like, nah, you gotta go to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything in the box to the left. And the problem, that's not the if I just don't touch. So I was like, okay. I started to notice and I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good. No, I was like, no. Let me just see, Let me just you ever I don't know if y'all ever do this, but I feel like sometimes stuff like this. I'll tell people off just to see like if I'm always there for somebody, I'm like, you know what, right? Let me just right. So I'm like this. At least she heard me. If I'm always there for somebody, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I'll give someone a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody probably really can't do it at that moment, and I get it. Or they can't, like, drop them off. I get it. Because again, everybody has that every day. So I get it. So I'll ask maybe 3 times, right? If I hear no every 3 times, after that, I'm not gonna ask you. And you will begin to notice that if you ask me for something, you will get no reply and or no response from me. So I personally, I back away quietly. I don't tell you, hey, I don't think it's cool that, whenever you need something, I'm there. I'm not gonna give you no more message because you know it and I know it. So when you say I humbly and quietly back away from you respectfully, don't ask no questions because I'm not gonna do this game with you. I promise you, I'm not doing it. No, thank you. Like if I was to ask right now, who wants to rely with me right now because I have time, right? I can't get mad if everybody on here says, "Yeah, I can't because I'm busy." Okay, I can't because I'm doing something because I'm catching you guys off guard, right? So I get that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So no, no. I don't even know how the back of my head even look. I'm scared to even see. How does the back of my head look? Well, pretty. Oh, I like you to the braid. That's cute. That's cute. And I braided the end. Y'all saw how I did it yesterday. That's pretty. That's really pretty. I just want to see the back of my hair because anytime I do my hair, I never look at the back of it. Ever. So why? But no, like I'm the type of person I feel like at a certain point in time in life, I have to explain to you what the problem is because you know what the problem is. I'm not gonna. That's where I say that's the game. Especially speaking, I'm too old to do that. If you see it, you know it. I'm honest, me one of my girlfriends, right? We was having a conversation about not all men, right? So let me just start there. Like certain men don't take accountability for things. Like I promise you, it drives me insane. Okay? Hey, JP. Um, I used to be like that, right? I used to just act like so oblivious. I don't know what the nobody's talking about. As I got older, I said, don't do this, do this. Don't do this, do this. Let me show you guys. Do this. Point it right back at you. Point it right back at you because sometimes you could be the problem. Okay? Sometimes you could be the issue. Sometimes you could overdo it. Sometimes you could do too much. Don't do this. No, don't do this. Do this. Point it right back at yourself. Don't point it at anybody. Point this to yourself. Okay? I had to learn to do that. Hi guys. Hi Joshua. You need someone with the caring and mature. I promise you I do because I feel like this, right? Will never. This is just, and I swear to you guys, I will never sit there and tell a man, hi. I will never sit there and tell a man that's a father, you got to decide between me and your friend. I'm not going to do that because let me tell you something. Something about me, I'm good. How are you, KP? Something about me, when you do something in the, it's got to come to. So as long as I'm not faithful, I'm honest, I'm communicating, I'm there wholeheartedly. Whatever you do, it's gonna come. And when it does come out, again, I can respect you walk away with my dignity and my head held high, knowing that through all of this, I've never done nothing wrong to you. Hi. So I don't believe in what do they revenge cheating or sleeping with his best friend or sleeping with his father or sleeping with his coach or sleeping with his cousin. I'm not doing that stupid shit. No, because I'm gonna make a name for myself. No, thank you. I would rather you see me happy with the next one than me sit up here and be like this with your brother or your cousin or your uncle or your. I'm not busting no bubble out your car. I'm not bleaching your clothes. I'm not paying for that I destroy. No. You imagine you sit up here, you bust the windows out his car, flatten his tires. You damn near set the damn car on fire. He take your ass to court because you got your dumb ass on camera. Okay? Now, the money that you got to pay to fix this car, the new girl is riding in the seat. Okay? The new girl is sitting in the seat of the car that you had to pay for. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That could be my rent money. That could be groceries, schools, taekwondo tuition, get my hair done, get my son haircut. Child, I don't think the I know that's stupid. I would rather leave a man alone. Just leave him alone. When a man don't want you or a woman don't want you, Let him go. Let him go. Hi. Right? Stop.